You're actually going to find yourself at the beginning of this week being somewhere, around nature or surrounded, by nature. You're most certainly going to find yourself at some point at around the beginning of this week, my gorgeous Torini, being surrounded by nature in one way or another. And at that moment in time, your mind is going to open. You're going to open your mind. You're going to be thinking about all sorts of things. And now suddenly, to you, it's going to come like, oh my God, you're going to have this moment where you're going to realize, oh my Lord, I want to start this project. I want to start something new. I want to start this venture so much, so badly, okay? And at that moment in time, you are going to perk up like never before, my gorgeous Torini. Not only suddenly you're going to realize you're going to have this moment where you will want to start this, this project, this new venture. Not only you're going to realize this, but you're also at the same time you're going to realize what do you need to immediately walk away from. What you must immediately walk away from. Very powerful. This is going to be a very powerful step, and this is going to be a very, very bold and a powerful move, for you to do. There is no doubt about it whatsoever. But emotionally, this is about to restore you. Spiritually, this is about to restore you. You're gonna feel like you are doing the right thing. Do you know what I mean? You're gonna feel like you are doing the right thing because you will be following your own energy. You will be following your own spirit. You will be following your own determination. So you cannot go wrong whatsoever. This is because whatever you're going to be thinking about starting, whatever you're going to be planning, to start, you need to understand one thing, that already in 3 months' time you are going to have such an important results. When it comes to this, you are going to have a major reward when it comes to this. You are going to have a big achievement when it comes to this, and at the same time, you're going to feel like you want to celebrate because something so beautiful, something so amazing is going to happen. Something so amazing is going to come out of it. There is no doubt about it whatsoever. But at around the 31st of October, okay, so now I'm talking about at around the 31st of October, already you are going to have a really surprising news and really surprising message, really surprising information, and that information, news or message, it's already, oh my God, going to pleasantly surprise you. You will know that you are on the right path. You will know that you are doing the right thing. So it's not only about what's going to happen in about like 3 months time, like a big achievement, but already at around the 31st of October, you are going to have such an important news, information or a message which is going to really make you aware of the fact that you are on the right path, and you will know, oh my God, based on that information, you will know, oh, this is going to be amazing, this is going to be brilliant. So basically, at around the 31st of October, you are already going to have an obvious achievement when it comes to this. But the big mama is going to happen in exactly 3 months' time from now onwards. So this is going to be absolutely brilliant. By the time you get to the meat part of this week, my gorgeous Torini, do you know what? It's to do with this particular person, you know, it's to do with this particular person who is going to suggest something to you at around the midweek. I like this person. It is somebody who you know your whole life, or somebody who you know for a very long time. Somebody very clever, very intelligent, and very like kind of maybe family orientated, but this person also likes animals as well. This person is somebody in your life who is indeed going to suggest something so interesting to you, and you need to, whatever this person is going to suggest to you, you know, I mean, I know it sounds like, oh, someone is going to suggest something to you. No, no, no. This is really going to make you feel so excited. What this person is going to suggest to you is going to make you feel so excited, you know, about your life and about your future. And at that moment in time, you know, things are going to start to pick up for you so nicely. And also you're going to start seeing maybe your future in a slightly different way, if you know what I mean, but in a more exciting way, based on what this person is going to suggest to you. So you will know that, you know, it's like basically you should do something about it immediately. You're making a really smart move. You're making a really wise choice, you know, a smart choice. On one hand, you know, you are instantly going to have so much more confidence by taking this suggestion very, very seriously. This suggestion is to do with your life, and it's to do with your lifestyle and things like that. But at the same time, you know, you're doing something wise by taking this, you know, really seriously, because on one hand you're going to become so much more confident in general, and then on another hand, you know, this is going to start changing your life so beautifully. You know, you're going to be getting so much more out of your life in general on daily basis. You know, you will not need to wait for certain days or certain time to enjoy yourself. You know, this is, you know, looking at the big picture, this is really going to refresh your life and you so beautifully. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Torini, it's like basically something rather spontaneous. It's actually going to happen. Something rather spontaneous is going to happen. There is something you are going to discover in such a crazy way, the moment in time when you least expect it. You are going to discover, you know, something very spontaneous situation. You are going to discover that, you know, something that you have been working on, you know, maybe some kind of a project or some kind of a venture, something that you have been working on for a while right now I'm talking about. You still need to do more. You still need to do more. You expected like some kind of a major outcome by now, but this is going to break your heart just a little bit, because you're going to be like, oh God, you know, you expected some kind of a major outcome, and now you're going to realize, based on what you discovered, that you need to give more, you need to do more. Okay, so this is the time for you to be patient, my gorgeous Torini. And this is where you're gonna realize, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do a little bit more, and I'm gonna be a little bit more patient. Do not walk away from this whatsoever. Don't get too angry because of this, please, and don't walk away from this. Sometimes in this life, you know, certain things, the best things, they always take a long time. And we can be so psychic, every single one of us, but certain things are always going to be unpredictable, okay? And this is one of them. And it's meant to be like that, because in the meantime, we are meant to find our own way. We are meant to find out certain things. We are meant to explore certain things. Without, we couldn't go forward with projects like this. You know, so don't be angry and don't be frustrated, my gorgeous Torini, because whatever you realize that you need to do a little bit more, just go for it. Do it. You know, this is to do with the hard work, but this hard work is going to pay off, but you just need to do what you feel like you need to do in order to go forward with this, okay? And this is going to pay off for you big time. It's a hard work, but this is a sign from my point of view that you need to stick to this particular plan, and it's going to be super, super worth it. Okay? And you are going to have almost this a little opportunity to speed things up. I say speed things up because you are not going to, but you're going to have this opportunity to kind of speed things up by making some kind of a sacrifice, which is going to seem like too good to be true at the same time for a reason. But don't make a pointless sacrifice. So if there is any sacrifice you need to make at around this time, if something is suggested to you when it comes to this and you've got some kind of sacrifice suggested, you know, in order to speed this up, don't do it, because you are just going to make a pointless sacrifice. This is something that needs to be, you know, that needs to unfold organically. Do you know what I mean? So now, my gorgeous Taurini, I'm just going to shuffle these cards and I'm going to see what's going to be a tarot card of the week, okay? Let's just see. Ooh la la, there you go. You see this? You need to understand it. Right now, you are in the flow. Okay, right now you are in the flow, my gorgeous Taurini. Right now you are unrestricted. You're gonna have this powerful moment in time when it comes to this week. You're gonna have this spiritual, gorgeous experience, you know, and based on this spiritual, something very unusual is gonna happen. Okay, something really powerful and really unusual is going to happen to you. It's going to be like this gorgeous spiritual experience, and based on this spiritual experience, you know, you need to understand that there is something really specific that you are going to be reminded of. Okay, there is something that you should have dealt a very long time ago when it comes to your past. When it comes to your past, I'm talking about. And there is something that you were just avoiding doing so badly. You know, something very official, maybe something very important, maybe something legal, something that you were avoiding doing like so much. Okay, this is what you're going to be reminded of. And it is to do with an experience that, you know, it's not really pleasant, it's rather unpleasant. But now for the first time in your life, when you're reflecting on it, you're going to feel different. This is because you are being called to close something down, you're being called to finish something, you're being called to end something. But this is to do when it comes to your past, and only you can do this. There was something left unfinished when it comes to your past that you still need to kind of finish. You need to bring this to an end, and this is going to make your whole life so much better. You will be able to move on and focus on other things, okay, in life. This is what you need to understand, and this card is a very powerful indication that you need to do something about it right now, because you are unrestricted. You are being in the flow, okay? I'm not saying you wouldn't be able to do something about it later on, but I'm just telling you that there is a reason why you're going to be reminded of this when it comes to this spiritual experience, because there is so much more to it than you can possibly imagine. Hello my gorgeous people, I'm so excited to finally share something I've poured a lot of intention into. I've created the Ritual Mag collection, 3 absolutely beautiful mags designed for your sacred mornings, tarot sessions and daily rituals. First up is the High Priestess Brew, which is perfect for connecting with your intuition and centering your energy before a reading. Then there is a full moon fuel, a lunar inspired mag for aligning your energy with the moon's cycles. And for those powerful go-getter mornings, there is Sip Your Strength, designed to help you step into your courage and purpose. These aren't just mags, they're intentional tools to bring energy and magic to your day. You can shop the full collection right now. Just tap the link in the description or click the card up here to explore all three. Thanks so much for supporting what I create, and I can't wait to see which one calls to you. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.